Oh my God. Okay. Who is in the fucking building? Hang on, hang on. I gotta get my own applause going because we did it. We did it. It's finally time. It's finally time. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? How is everyone doing tonight? My name is Melty, and I am so excited to say hi to everyone and introduce you all to my newest project, my baby, my everything, or whatever, MeltySRoom. This is something that's been an idea in my brain for a while, and I just want to thank Kayo so much for like being present and wanting to be my first guest. So of course this is a free-form talk show, a little unconventional because I'm doing it, and that's all I gotta say. And you guys are my co-hosts in the sense that we are all girly pops, boy pops hanging out tonight and having a little fun and having some good dialogue as we normally do. And if you want to be my co-host, just hit me with the exclamation co-host, exclamation point co-host, and you are in, you are hired, you are booked. Okay, but this is going to be a nice hi latte. Let me say hi also to everyone. Hi latte, hi Laffy. I'm so happy you're able to clock in. Yes, hi bestie, thank you for clocking in. I really appreciate it. Laffy, thank you. Adu, Ali, hi everyone. Our guest today is oops, sorry. I don't know why you got sniped. I am so sorry. What happened to you, Luna? What happened? I can fix that for you, or mods can kind of like change that a bit around or a bit. Not you all already having to work, but I'm crying. I'm crying. Okay, don't do exclamation point co-host yet because I think Luna did that and died. So I might have to like lower the settings, like take the thing off. Thank you, bestie. But yes, we are here tonight to do a little fun. So I'm gonna just let my guests introduce themselves. But at work, so won't be able to be here much. Oh, that wasn't even okay. Well, oh no. Okay, thank you, Luna. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna get to it because I don't want to keep anyone waiting any longer. We'll trickle in as we do, right? So without further ado, I'm going over to my little scene, and please take a gander at this one because reading the messages. Thank you so much, bestie. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. Okay, let's transition. Hi, Zini. Welcome. Also, obviously, guys, let me just, for purposes of saying, obviously, I won't be able to tend to chat too much once I get my guest in the room, once my guest comes over, because I'll have to manage the chat, like manage talking to them. The conversation is the content today. So talk amongst yourselves, ask some questions, get the chatter going. It would be so helpful if you guys, you know, were co-hosting and stuff. And I trust my mods. So thank you guys so much. Let's get over to the other side then, shall we? Go to the room. Okay, here we go. Let me just unmute. Okay, let's go over here. Hello, Kayo.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Okay. Yeah, y'all saw that? You see the scene? Okay. Please use exclamation point room. If you would like to get the credits going, please say acknowledge Chrissy's work. Okay. Thank you so much. So let me do a little applause because we are here, and Kayo, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I know you. Some people in chat might know you, but to those who have not gotten to encounter you yet, I'll ask the most simple question ever. Who are you?
Oh, that's a tough one. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Kayo. I'm a streamer, dog boy streamer. I stream a lot of different games. I do some art too, and a little bit of singing. And yeah.
You do
me.
singing. I actually was playing your covers before the stream started and
I
everything.
heard.
Were you when you make covers, I mean, we'll get into it a little bit because I do want to talk about the music making process, but have you always been someone who likes to sing? Were you like someone who is maybe in the Utaite community possibly, or are you just singing just to sing?
I was never in the Utaite community. I just like singing. Like even as a kid, sing all the time. Like,
Really?
little kid in the shower, just like singing.
You
And
sang in
I've
the
always
shower
wanted,
as a kid?
yeah, I'm a shower singer. And
Why?
I used to want to make covers a lot, like, um, you know, even before becoming a VTuber, but I never really knew how to. So, but then like I became a VTuber, and then like people taught me and like how to do it and stuff. So now I'm able to.
And
It's
how
pretty
long
cool.
have you been making covers actually? Like, is this new or is this like
Um, it's actually kind of new. My first one was September this year.
September of this year? Okay, and
Yeah,
that cover was which cover was that? The one with your friend, right? The New Jeans one?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yes. That was really good. That was actually what I actually had quite a bit of infatuation with. So,
Thank you.
I want you to do me a favor. Could you
hmm
describe to me and others your content in like 10 words or less?
10 words or less.
Yeah.
What is my content? Um, I like to play story games.
I like to
That's
play
good.
story games.
I
6?
like to play story games and scary games. Oh, ooh, 9.
Okay, I'll take it. Okay, with that being 9, do you ever feel like your content is what do you think about your content? Like, how do you feel about your content?
How do I feel?
Do you like it?
Um, I like my content if I like the game I'm playing, I'd say. Because when I don't have fun, it shows. Because I yawn a lot if I don't have fun. And I was playing The Witcher the other day, and I was yawning every 10 seconds.
Did you
So
find it boring?
I don't know. It's just very slow. I don't like when I'm playing a game and there's too much talking because I want to be the one doing stuff, not the game, you know? But that's just me.
Okay, so you find yourself as entertaining as the content that comes to you.
Yes. So I think if I'm having fun, then I'm more fun as a person. But if I'm not having fun, it shows. Yeah.
It does show. I will say I have been in quite a bit of your streams. I do think your stream environment, if yeah, for those who have not been in Kyle's streams, you stream kind of late for me because we're in different time zones. I'm in
Yeah.
EST and you're in
PST.
PST, right?
hmm
So with that being said, you'll be streaming at like 12 for you, and it'll be like 3 in the morning for me or something like that.
Yeah.
But you always have an active and jumping chat, and I say that because you. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Your
Uh-huh.
personality on Twitter and then your personality on your streams really don't change. And what I mean by that is that you definitely are one of these people who kind of don't curb their tongue when they speak, in the sense you kind of be dragon bitches a little bit.
Uh,
And that's part of the reason why I brought you on, because I was like, a lot of people I have a lot of people planned, but I picked you because you kind of get a little zesty, you get a little spicy. Why are you like that? What happened in your childhood that made you that way now?
Zesty.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, what happened in my childhood? I guess like I've always been the type of person that would stand up against bullying because I've been bullied. So
Okay.
when I see it happen to other people, I'm like, oh, like that's annoying. And I feel like I'm just the type of person that has to call something out when I don't see that it's right. And it just feels right to me. And I don't really care if people don't like it or don't agree. Because there's a lot of people that are like, oh, you're supposed to be a professional and separate that kind of content from your content. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is me. And like, if you don't like it, then you don't have to be here. Because at the end of the day, I'm streaming for me. And I want to make a community that actually cares about that kind of stuff. And if you don't care about that kind of stuff, then I don't want you there. That's pretty much.
Oh my God, hang on. Wait. Okay, you have said so many, you gave me so much to like bounce off of. You kind of devoured right there, because I will say the VTuber community, I'm not speaking, we're just talking as girly pops, but you know, there is kind of this pressure to separate having a cognizant thought. Like, it's common, like you cannot be a content creator and have a conscience, I feel sometimes, in the sense that like, you know, that person gets called out for that, turn a blind eye because they have like 10K or 20K or 50K or something like that, or you kind of look away from things. You feel pressure to look away because you try to address something that's really serious, and at worst they disregard you, and at best they call it drama, which is probably really terrible. But do you ever think that it negatively impacts your Twitter presence at all? Do you ever worry about that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I know people hate me. I have like a lot of people block me. Every day there's someone new that blocks me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And I don't give a fuck, you know? But that's okay.
Okay, wait. For just between us, just it's you and me and whoever else is in here, would you name drop who got you blocked?
Name drop?
Like who blocked you?
Let's see.
Like,
I can't remember them because a lot of them I don't even know them.
I'm just curious because I sometimes have some people. I mean, there's people who block you that you've never interacted with, and there's people that are kind of like, oh, we share some mutuals. Like, why did you block me? Like,
Let's see. Who do I remember on the top of my head? Thinking.
or even better, if you want to like give me like the runaround, who do you have blocked? Because I have a couple bitches blocked. I'm not gonna lie.
Who do I have? Ooh, that's exciting. I like that one. Okay, that one's easier to find. Let me see. Wait, actually, how do you find that?
You go in like your settings. I'm not instigating, but you go in like your settings, right? In settings and privacy, and then you go into the muted and blocked.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have that many people blocked, actually.
Okay.
There's someone I have blocked. Their name is, actually, I can't say that on stream. Ooh. But their like display name is lesbians do not interact. They're not even a VTuber. Wait, I don't think that counts.
I mean, that's just a regular like blog. I mean, I don't. Let me see. Let me be fair and see who I have blocked. Okay. I will be honest with you. Some of these people. Okay, I have VTuber Braps blocked. I blocked that account right away. I have VTuber Farts blocked. I also blocked that account right away.
What the fuck?
I know, because why did you follow me? Like, I really did want to cry. I did block VTuber Braps and VTuber Farts, and I don't care. I have blocked this one VTuber who kind of like is really peculiar. I'm sure, I mean, they've gotten around a little bit on the time. I will not bring them up on my platform because it's not their time, but, you know, it's definitely someone who kind of, I don't know how to throw shade without like being like a direct like.
You can do it.
It is someone, if you know them, it is someone who had, I don't know, it's someone who really was chasing after boys with coochies. I don't know how else to say. I was trying to curb my words, but definitely someone who, if you were a boy with a coochie, they were coming for you.
That made me burp. Oh God, who is that? Who is that?
Co-host, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Please, 10-4. Give me a 10-4 if you got it. But this is someone who definitely got called out for being someone who like if you had a CD slot, they were trying to slide in, kind of thing. So, definitely that person. I could definitely show you like after stream too. But they're that was a long time ago. I also have I have Dream blocked too. So
like
I don't like no like not the I mean Dream's not, I guess he's not a VTuber anymore. He showed his face, but I have like Dream.
Oh, that like that. yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, that one. So he'll never see my clip that I did for him, but he is blocked because I don't remember. I just kind of thought he was dark-sided, so I blocked him in advance. I didn't know he was. It was before the face reveal, so I'm not like ugly phobic or anything. Like I really don't care that he looked that way. Like I didn't really think he was ugly. I just thought he looked like a regular man. You know, like. Mm-hmm. He wasn't ugly to me, but yeah, I mean, I really don't know how else to say. I don't want people to. I don't know what the word is. I don't know what word that would fall under. I don't know what ugly phobia or like Melty. I did scream when I saw his face, but it was more like I was already so like full of adrenaline because the reveal was taking so long. That's why I screamed when I saw his face because it was just too much. Makes sense. Exactly, it was too much.
I get it.
But
actually.
Yeah, tell me who you how do you feel about face reveals, by the way, since we're talking about Dream?
Face reveals. I think I don't care, but I think okay, I don't know if this is mean. Maybe don't hype it too much if you're not conventionally attractive.
Okay, wait. Wait. Whoa. Wait.
I don't know.
Hang on. Hold on. This is a good discussion because I feel like I've had this discussion with my friends before where it's kind of like, you know, okay. I think that sometimes a face does not need to be revealed because that is just your face. It is not something to bank on. Like don't expect a miracle, you know? But I will say, I mean, there definitely have been some, like, I'm not gonna act like I'm a saint here. This is my bedroom. I'm gonna be honest. There have been some face reveals I've seen on the timeline where I've been like, oh, like jump scare, like very like mostly jump scaring, not because they look away, but most of the time the jump scare for me is kind of like when I'm looking at someone and their name is like Kiriko-chan, and then like they do a face reveal. It's like Vanessa from like Tallahassee, you know, something
it's
like
Rachel.
that. It's Rachel. I'm like, you're not Kiriko. Like I don't know who that is. So I'm not saying like oh you're wrong for that. But sometimes I'm just kind of like, whoa, like I really thought I was talking to like a cousin or something, and it's just kind of like, you know, you kind of scared me like that. So
oh wait, actually. Can we go back to the blocking thing real quick? It kind of like goes back to this.
Okay.
So someone that does have me blocked. Wait, am I allowed to name drop? Or
it's your interview, baby. They're not gonna do. What are they gonna say? You named at me on Melty'sRoom. I mean, I don't care. They can.
Okay, guys. Well, if they do come for me, not Melty. Okay.
They can come for me.
Do you know Kitsune Kingdom?
Let's look them up. Let me crack my fingers a second. Hang on. Let me. Hang on. I feel so official because these are good people to talk about. Okay, I see them. I have them blocked. I have them blocked. Let's go. Come on, mutual blocking. Okay.
Okay, I didn't block them though. They blocked me.
They blocked me too. So I have a story. You'll tell me your story, and I'll tell you my story.
Okay. It was during that whole, this was months ago. It was when pretty much they had really bad opinions about if non-black people can have black models. And I was like, you're a stupid cunt. And then I didn't say that, but I was like, I was trying to be professional because I try to somewhat look like I'm still professional because I feel like when you're arguing that way, you look better than if you're like typing, you know, random nonsense. But pretty much I called them out, tried to educate them on why it's wrong. And then a few days later, they blocked. I was like, oh, okay. What?
Yeah, that's so funny. My experience with them was kind of like, it was around that time too. I believe they were talking about the same thing. And I think they said something along the lines of, you people are worried. Well, they didn't say you people. Whatever. You guys are worried about. You guys are worried about people using black models, but like trans women are getting murdered at an alarming rate in the streets. Black trans women. I said, what does that have to do? with anything. I said, "Oh, are you like black or like trans?" And they were like, "I'm trans, but I'm not black." And I was like, "Then shut up." And then then after that, they kind of like made a thread being like, "Oh, black VTubers," and then they tagged me and then they followed me. But then I guess I didn't follow them back fast enough, so they blocked me. And I was like, "Wow, ally."
That's so funny.
That was like one of the few times I kind of got into it on the timeline. I don't really argue on the timeline with my profile. I feel like
Same.
because I want to, I feel the urge to. I also have like a justice like kind of complex, like Yagami, hit me up. But I also have like a bit of a justice complex in the sense of like, I really kind of think that like, if it's not right, it's wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it's not right, it's wrong and it has to be correct. Like, I think, but I feel like this community just kind of discourages confrontation, in my opinion, because it's scary and it's not the best look sometimes. And I know I've been watching you for a while. We've been mutuals for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been really fun to see you grow over this like year alone. I think I've really noticed it personally. I mean, it's been really cool to kind of just see you like network and make your way through the community and like make mutuals and like have different types of mutuals from different types of places and stuff like that. Since your growth, like since your recent growth and stuff, because you've been pretty consistent regardless, it's not like you had like a thing, but you know, since then, do you feel pressured now with more eyes on you? Do you feel pressured to hold your tongue more with the mutuals you have?
Sometimes, but it's very specific. I don't mind arguing. I think it's still right to stand up for the things that I think are right. It's more so posting NSFW content on my main account.
You scared about posting like your cock and balls on your main?
Yeah. I don't think that's why I made a different account, because someone I really look up to, Lily Pichu, I really like her. She follows me, and I don't want her to see my VTubers cock and balls on main.
You
So I
think
made,
that Lily Pichu would disapprove of your VTubers cock and balls?
yes, I think she's very, from what I see, very like kind and innocent. But she's probably not innocent. You know, she's like 30. She's seen cock and balls. But what I'm
You
saying
think
is,
so?
I don't know. I don't know if she wants to see that first thing opening Twitter, you know? So I made a different account for.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe she doesn't want to, it doesn't want to be the first thing she sees, but maybe it could be the second thing she sees for the day. Like, it doesn't have to be the first thing. It could be the second thing. You know, the algorithm is a little different anyway. So I understand that. I mean, VTubers, let's get into the cock and balls. Let's talk about cock and balls, because, you know, why not? VTubers use this space to kind of curate sometimes and explore themselves sexually and stuff like that. Do you ever think it's too much cock and balls?
Like discussion?
Discussion, seeing it, the presence of it. Like, do you ever feel overwhelmed by seeing taint on the timeline?
A little bit. I don't know. I don't want to judge what people do, but I am judging a little bit.
It's healthy.
I don't like when the only thing that someone talks about is their cock and balls. And personally, if you do that, I won't be following you, because I'm here to look at, you know, entertaining content, and that isn't, although I do like it, it is not entertaining for me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, unless it was like animated or something, maybe, or something
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay,
I
that's like
personally
nice.
like a little bit of like 2D animation. Like a lot of the stuff I like. Okay, well, let me not talk too much. Because it is something that maybe I would like to put on YouTube one day. So I really don't want to like talk too much. But sometimes, you know, I will be looking at like my mutuals cock and balls and be like, that's a nice setup. Like, I respect the art, but I do feel like to a point that someone has said, there is a difference between the cock and ball providers and the enjoyers. You know, some people enjoy it more than others, and some people, I just sometimes feel like I like it. I kind of like it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like it. But I do think there's some things that are a little scary. Like I definitely remember seeing kind of like an uncensored dick print kind of thing. It was like dick reveal, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
who
yeah, yeah.
asked? You know, like I don't remember
Oh, real?
asking.
Like IRL?
Yes, real.
Oh no, no, no! I don't want to see the real one. I'm not
Yeah,
like without my
I
consent.
yes, and I am a little bit. I'm not really penis phobic. Um, the song that's playing on screen is very funny. I'm not really penis phobic, but I do get nervous seeing a penis just kind of like randomly. It was
Hmm.
not like exposed, it was like a print, an outline and stuff like that, but it was big. And I think that's where my upset kind of started. Because it's kind of one thing to have a penis. It's just another thing to have it be so offensive and large. I kind of how do you I'm gonna ask you this boy to boy, mano y mano. How do you feel? What do you think 3 inches is enough?
3.
Like, do you think what is too big for you? I'm kind of content at like I'm not gonna say because people are gonna make fun of me. So just to say I'm not a size queen, but what do you think?
I don't think I mind, honestly, as long as it's not like, you know, fingerable. Does that make
Finger
sense?
size?
You know, like how some people do the deed and they only use their finger. As long as it's not fingerable, and I think I'm okay with.
So would you handle 12
12.
inches?
That's a lot of
11?
inches. 11. That's a lot of inches.
10?
10. That's a lot of
9?
inches. 9. I've never done it before, so I don't know, you know?
Hypothetically speaking, you think about your VTuber. I mean, you're an exorcist, so I imagine you could
Hmm.
handle it.
Um, how much can I take is what you're saying.
Your
See,
VTuber, not you as a person.
my
We don't.
VTuber, my
Yes.
VTuber.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you know, he seems like a strong guy. Um,
Okay.
uh,
He seems
maybe
like a
like,
strong guy.
yeah, maybe like 8, maybe.
That's
How
healthy.
big is that?
I don't know. I wish I had a ruler. I
Yeah, me
don't.
too.
Um, 8?
Oh, I have one. I have a ruler.
Okay, give us a description of what 8 is looking like. Can you compare something? I have a liter one.
Holy shit. Actually, that's a big one. Wait.
Okay, hang on, backpedal that. Hang on.
That's a lot more. Guys, 8 inches is big. Like, I
Okay.
don't. Even
Okay.
5 is big. Like,
That's what I said.
media is lying to you guys. Like, 5 is big. I'm just saying. Like, it's above average. Um, maybe like 4, you know?
That's healthy, thank you. I think we're the same kind of like I think we're the same kind of community then because I just feel like something I know everybody in kind of chat is kind of like being like is that 5 4 but I just think sometimes be realistic with yourselves. Like be realistic with yourselves. You know, it's okay to
Yeah.
some okay, there's a community for people smaller. I don't think that's small, in my opinion. Like, look at it.
Yeah.
You guys were screaming at 12. 5 is literally half of 12.
Some of you in
So
chat want the whole goddamn ruler. Are you kidding me?
they're lying. They're lying. They're lying because nobody has a fear of being prolapsed and dying. Like, I would literally die if I had to go to the hospital and they're like, what happened? I was like, his pussy fell out. I'd literally cry.
His pussy fell out.
Like I would literally cry. So I just have a lot of like fears. I have a lot of fears. I watched a lot of Sex Sent Me to the ER and stuff like that growing up. So I do feel like very nervous about certain things like that. that was a bit of a tangent. I don't know how we got here from talking about like social issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I forgot how we got here.
Yeah, so that's gonna be part of it. A little insane. Okay, but since we're on like a path of insanity, let me just keep the fun vibes going. Gay son or thought daughter? Which one would you have?
Oh God, I wouldn't want a gay son.
Why?
Definitely thought daughter.
You wait. Okay, I also said thought daughter because I also. But why do you not want a gay son?
I don't know. I think a thought daughter would be cool. Like she'd be a baddie and stuff. And I'd be
You
like,
don't think
okay.
you don't think you could give birth to the next James Charles?
I think I would rather have
Oh, no, we're pro-choice here. Go ahead.
abortion.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Abortion.
James Charles is not coming to this world. Not 2.0.
Okay.
Not 2.0.
I mean, okay. Fine. So you'd have a thought daughter. I'd also have a thought daughter because I just feel like she'd be fun. I feel like we get along a lot. I don't have any qualms if I had a gay son. But I've already lived life as the gay son and I know it's not that fun. So if I had to choose again, I'd probably be a thought daughter. I mean, I guess I kind of am a thought daughter and a gay son at the same time. My mom doesn't really know what's going on with me, but I do think she knows that I'm both a gay son and a thought daughter in a way. So maybe you could have a Melty in the future, and that would be a nice option.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Pardon
Kyle
me.
burps a lot, guys. So just let him.
Yeah,
like,
sorry guys.
He's nervous.
I should mute myself.
I mean, you're in my room. No, technically they don't exist. But they're here. They're also here. We love them for it. But I have a question. What do you think? Which one do you think will last longer in society? Which one do you think will have a longer lasting? VTubers or racism?
Which will last longer?
Yeah, VTubers or racism.
I think racism will always be a thing, honestly. Right? And VTubers are racist, so it's like, you know, if VTubers are racist and racism is a thing, then oh God, this is a hard question. Maybe like, yeah, probably racism, because if VTubers are racist, then like they'd have to die first because racism is still there. Yeah, it's like the same thing. They go hand in hand, kind of, almost.
Okay, that is true. You kind of got it. Though. You answered the question how I would have answered the question, because when I was typing this question, I was like, it could be the same thing for some people, because some people might be like, a lot of them are a little wild, but I thought the same thing. These are kind of questions I kind of think of like by myself in my room, which is why I called it Melty's room, because most of these questions do come to me when I am sitting alone in my room. So I hope you enjoy that. With VTubers being racist, we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna ask you, with your community, what do you think your relationship with your community is like? Like, what is y'all's dynamic?
I think it definitely depends on the viewer, but for the most part, they're very nice. Mimi. I'm comfortable with most of them. Yeah, they're just very supportive and nice, and I'm not like super close to them. We don't talk much outside of stream, but that's on my part. I feel like talking on stream is so much easier than talking like on Discord or something.
How do you feel about parasocial relationships? Because that's been a hot topic that's come around every now and then. People encouraging it, discouraging it. What do you think about them?
Personally, I know that it almost is kind of guaranteed if you're like a content creator, especially if you're a big one. I kind of don't like it because I don't know, it kind of gives off the feeling of like they know so much about me, but I know nothing about them, and it's I don't know. You know,
Mm,
I've
mm.
had an experience with that already in the past, and it was kind of weird. It's like, oh, I'm gonna ban this person because that's weird. And yeah, preferably I wouldn't want any of that in my channel. I'd rather just be like friends. And I know people say all the time, you know, can't be friends with viewers and stuff, but I don't agree. I think I'd rather just be friends with my viewers, or like at least acquaintances. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think we could be. I mean, think about it. These people are coming into your chat every day, talking to you every day. Sometimes they tell you their routine. You learn about them as they learn about you. So I think is what's
Hmm.
really cute about streaming, not just getting to know other content creators, but the people who are just viewers and don't create content and still come and enjoy it and consume it mean quite a bit. And I think I don't want to treat them badly just because they're not a content creator or something or whatever. Like they
Yeah.
matter and they do have value in the community, even if they don't do anything but just lurk or hang out. I do think it's important to have respect for them because
Yeah.
it's their time too, you know? And I think they help kind of make everything a little bit better. So I'm glad you kind of said that. I mean, I've had experiences. I mean, we could talk about viewer experiences where it has not been as pleasant because I personally, my little story is that I had an experience where it was like when I first started streaming, like within my first year, and I actually like this made me change my content around a lot in the sense of, you know, I deleted an entire Discord server after it. But I had a
Oh.
viewer, you know, confess to me, wrote me like a long ass paragraph, you know, saying, you know, I like you, but I don't really like you, but how do you feel about it? Like, whatever. And I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? You know, like I was streaming for like a year. This was like a groaner, more mature man. And then I think I had like gotten a little overwhelmed. So I had deleted Discord and my Discord server and kind of like moved some things around. And so then that individual then went to like message a few of my friends that they knew I had, asking
Oh.
kind of like, is Melty okay? Where did Melty go? Like, did Melty like kick me? Did I get kicked out the server, or did the server just go somewhere? And it was kind of like scary. Not really scary because I mean, like,
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like if anyone, there's always a killer. I mean, I live life thinking there's always a killer. I don't know if that's paranoia. I haven't gone to the doctor for it yet, but like, I live life always thinking there's a killer. Like, I feel like the opportunity, there's always someone out there looking to kill. So I always kind of am always ready to fight the killer, whoever that may be. It could be myself. It could be, the killer could be anybody or anything. So I feel like if someone on the internet actually kind of found me and tried to cyber stalk me, I feel like I could kill them because I've mentally prepared myself to kill. You know what I'm saying? Not like I'm not like ready to kill. Like
Hmm.
I'm not like clenching to murder. Like I'm not like murder. Like I'm not like looking to kill somebody. But if I had to defend myself, I think I would use lethal force because I have already prepared myself to use lethal force. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say all that to say, if anyone out there is trying to like find me or run into me, okay, I will be ready for you. So don't try to surprise me because someone's always looking to jump. So in the scenario of you were in your home and, you know, someone came up on you, do you think you would have the capacity to kill?
Um, I feel like it's hard to say what I would think now versus when it's actually happening. Because right now, I would say, yeah, I would kill a bitch. You know, if they're
Really?
trying to, yeah, if they're trying to kill me, I value life personally. I know a lot of people joke about wanting to die, and oh, like life is like just like kill me, end me now. But I don't want to die. Like I have so many things to do. Um, yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's what I
like
mean.
if someone's, I'm gonna kill them.
You're gonna kill them. I mean, because
I'm
it's
gonna.
your life or theirs. It's your life.
Yeah.
So you're advocate for murder.
Can I say yes?
Yeah, you don't have to answer. You don't have to answer these questions. By the way, you can
Oh,
save yourself. You really don't have to. I'm like, you can plead the fifth on like, I'll give you plead the fifth on like one question, but I love that you're answering them because I mean, I'm all for, holding it down. I'm all for holding it down. I mean, it depends. Sometimes I kind of think I have like these daydream scenarios where kind of like, I always think like if I got kidnapped, and this is going to sound terrible, but I have thought of getting kidnapped. And
me too.
Okay, I will tell you my escape plan and then you can tell me yours, okay? So my escape plan is if I were to get kidnapped, I have two options. I would either pee my pants, which is going to be already so hard for me to do, so traumatizing, but I would have to stink up the place, which would be that's like my last escape. That's my second plan if my first plan doesn't work. My first plan is if I were kidnapped that I would offer up my holes as payment to get out. Like I would seduce I feel like I could, wait, please. Let me explain because I feel like I'm the perfect victim for Stockholm syndrome in the sense of like, I really just feel like, wow, you want me that bad that you're willing to take me away. Like that kind of makes me a little like, I like that passion and that dedication, even though it's not within my consent, but it's just kind of like the fact that like you took that initiative. I find that attractive. And it feels nice to be wanted. So I think in that sense, I would be like, oh, you want me? Well, how about this? And then like, I'll like give him a little something. And I'm feeling like if I could, I would bite it off and then escape. What's your plan if you get kidnapped? That was mine. Did you like my plan, by the way?
I think your plan would work though. That's good.
Thank you.
Like you would get out for sure.
Yeah, it's really fit. I really think, if they don't get out, they'll at least get stuck in it,
Yeah. Honestly, I never thought about a plan. I just thought about the kidnapping part. Let's see. Oh, I guess I could like pretend to die and then they'd have to open the cage, right? I don't know why I always think of a cage for some reason.
Is that like your fantasy or what?
No, it's not my fantasy. It's just what I've seen a lot. Like,
seen where? You. Oh, I watch you too.
Oh my God.
I was thinking about that. That's why I kind of thought about it. I was like, I love his dedication. Yeah. We can talk about him after, but I do love his passion. He's crazy though, but so am I.
I guess one thing, maybe I could pretend to die. I don't know how well that would work. If he has cameras, that means I can't move at all. That's a hard one though.
Either.
Yeah. If you're in like a glass box, or not even glass, it's like reinforced.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could try to. I think your plan works the best. Try to seduce the killer and try to get him to love you, and then he'll let you go. And then you might be in a relationship with together for a while because if you actually try to leave, he's gonna kill you. And then, wait for the right moment and you strike and bam. Yeah.
So would you now accept my plan? Like, would you take my plan? I can share it with you.
I think your plan is the only plan that is safe and will guarantee success.
What if what if he's not gay? Then what do I do?
He's not gay.
Turn him?
Yeah. He has to be gay.
Why? Or why else would he kidnap me, right? I mean, no straight man would want me, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he has to be gay.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I really do think my plan of turning, I mean, it's not really a fantasy of mine, but I do like that commitment and that dedication. So I'm glad we feel that way. It is kind of cute. And I know you mentioned that I have to like date him for a little bit, but I think I could handle that commitment because like, I mean, okay. I don't want to sound crazy. This is my room, but I just kind of feel like I could do it. I could dig it because I feel like I would get crazier. Like I feel like I would be crazier. Like I would. My second plan also, if the sex didn't work, which why wouldn't it? But if it didn't work, like I would literally like out crazy them. Like I would out crazy them. Like I'd start like I try to
Okay.
like bite their face off and like try to like scream and like get like really insane and like because most people when they get kidnapped they're
Oh,
like I mean no they're allowed to be scared because that's a normal reaction to be scared when you're kidnapped. But I
yeah.
would be like like I would go
Uh,
kind of like
oh.
Roman's Revenge, Nicki Minaj on
Mm-hmm.
them, like Roman Holiday kind of like thing like that, and get like really like fucking like crazy because I've always wanted to get
Yeah.
really fucking crazy. I'm just waiting for the
Okay.
right opportunity. All it takes is one bad day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm like a flight. I'm not saying I'm like a ticking time bomb. I'm just saying kind of like, you know, we've all had that. We've all had that moment. You get what I'm
hmm
saying?
I understand.
Are you regretting coming on here now?
No. No,
Okay.
this is fun.
I'm glad I'm having fun too.
Go ahead.
You're giving me everything I need. So with that being
I'm
said,
glad.
like I have a question. So do you feel like you're successful? Like do you feel like you have peaked? Do you feel like you're at the max level of success you could ever want from this?
Want?
Need,
Yeah.
deserve, desire?
I'm happy with what I have. If I don't grow anymore, that's okay. But if I do, if there is more to grow, then I'm happy with that too. But if I were to stop here, I'm happy. I am happy.
That was
Yeah.
really cute of an answer. Well, I want to go global. I want to have like I want my cosplay on AliExpress, and
Okay.
I want people to ship me with people I've never talked to before that I probably meet in
Oh,
private. Like
oh yeah, yeah, that's good too.
I want like people to go and do a flash mob of my outfit in Times Square to Wanna Be by
hmm
Itzy. Like I have very big delusions in my head.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I know I fill the holes in my brains with dreams. I like to say, just to feel a little better, just to like feel a little more wholesome, but also in the
hmm
sense of numbers and growth again. Like, what do you think about the rhetoric of like VTubers being like, I don't want to reach out to this person or that person because I'm scared it'll be seen as clout chasing. Or there's a lot of like accusations
hmm
of like clout chasing and clout farming. Because, well, how long have you been in this
Yeah.
community? Have you been here since 2020 or
I've only been here for a year.
a
So last
year?
year, October is when I started.
Holy shit! I feel like I've met you as soon as you started. Then that's a year, and so much has happened already. Jesus,
Yeah.
it was very different. Like in 2020, when the scene first came out, everyone was very kind of like helpful, and now the scene
hmm
has kind of changed to like this whole dynamic of the number difference can be seen as clout chasing. So, what do you think
That's so
about
sad.
that?
I think I feel like it definitely depends on if the person has ever spoken to you previously. Uh, it's hard to say. I think if someone came to me and asked me to collab, the first thing I would think of would not be clout chasing. I would just be like, yeah, they just want to hang out. Sure. Why not? As long as I know who the person is, I don't mind. But if it's someone I've never talked to before, I'd be a little bit more hesitant. So that would be the condition, not if they're big or small. Um,
Familiarity.
yeah. Though there was something weird when I posted like that I got partner on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Oh,
There were
okay.
some people that asked me to collab, and I was like, wow, where have you been
All my life.
all this time, all my life? Here you are now after I got partner. Very interesting. That
Let's talk
that
about
one
like
I kind of felt weird.
I kind of want to ask who, but pause on that because you got partner, you lost it, and then you got it again. What the fuck
Yeah,
was that about? Where did it go? Why did it leave?
I have no idea. They took it and then I emailed them and then, they got back to me and then I got it back. But they never said anything. They didn't say anything when they took it away and they didn't say anything when I got it back. So I don't know what happened. That was stupid.
In
It
the
just
few
left.
days of you losing your purple privilege, did you feel less than? Did you
Did
feel?
I feel less than?
Did you feel sad?
Um, I was a bit stressed because I was like, I have emotes coming and I can't upload my emotes and they're so cute. Um, but other than that, it's like I knew that my community would still be there. It's just, it's just a check mark. It's not going to change my numbers. But it does look pretty next to my name.
It does look pretty. I love the color purple for you. I feel like it's
Thanks.
very fitting. You definitely are giving. I mean, out of all the YouTube partners that I know, maybe I guess I don't really know that many. So I guess like you're one of the best ones I know because some of
Oh
them
my God,
are
thanks.
yeah, some of them are a little scary, but did you notice, so you did notice more people come around when you said that you got partner?
Yeah, for sure.
How did that make you, were you like, oh, that's like, did you know that they were coming around for separate reasons, or were you just kind of like, oh, they want to be my friends kind of?
I think it's all about the timing, you know? Like the fact that it might have just been a coincidence, but the timing of like messaging me right after I post that, I am a little suspicious. Like, I am still willing to hang out and stuff and collab, but I am suspicious. Yeah.
Has anyone ever used you since you've been in this community? I don't think anyone's ever used me personally. I don't know. There's nothing to be used on me. But do you ever think that you've ever had opportunity where it's like, yeah, no, that I was used, I was taken advantage of, I was exploited?
Um, I don't think so. Because if it has happened, then I don't remember. But I am very wary of the people that I share my community with. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I used to try to raid new people all the time because I wanted to be nice. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, what if that new person is a bitch and I just raided a bitch? So now I just mostly raid my friends and people that I do know and I trust.
That is true. You never know when you're gonna run into a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I like that you have a very clear head about all of this stuff. I kind of get overwhelmed myself, kind of like thinking about all of that. But since you've become partner with your Big Daddy success, like, do you have any Discord kittens? Like,
Discord kittens.
yes, you said both those T's. Yeah. Do you have any Discord kittens?
I don't. I just talk to my friends all the time.
Do you want a Discord kitten?
Do I want one? No. I'm like happy. Yeah,
Do you think people who have Discord kittens are depressed?
maybe. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, I'm happy with that one. Yeah, we're good.
Some people might say they are. For those people who are like, what's a Discord kitten? It's just kind of like your little like virtual plaything. I would call it a virtual plaything, kind of like you guys snuggle and ooh and nuzzle together and stuff like that. Maybe sleep in a Discord call or something. Have you ever slept in a Discord
Okay.
call before, Kaio?
Yeah, I sleep with my friends all the time.
In Discord call.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Discord call.
Yeah, okay. You don't want to get clipped out of context. That would be really bad. That would be really scary. I have to admit, when I first saw you, I did find you a while ago. When I think I met you around Pride Month. I don't know when that is. I guess it's all year round for some people, but I think I met you around Pride Month or something. I just remember it because for a while I didn't know how to approach you because on your stream one of your tags was ally.
Oh,
And I was like, oh my
yeah.
God, like I don't want to assume. I was like, I was like, ally. Oh, you're an ally. But then I went in there and like, I mean, this is a safe space. I will not judge you. But you said a slur, the F one.
Oh,
And I said, oh my God, is this our ally? I was so shocked. It took me a while of like watching you a little longer.
I said the F slur on stream?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like straight up, like
Someone said it in chat and you read it.
no way. I don't
No,
remember
no.
this.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Whoa.
Oh, why are you so
Whoa.
surprised? Is that something you never say?
Oh no, I say it all the time.
Okay.
But but not on stream. Hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me get myself together. Pause. I love that you're living your truth and being honest with yourself. You're very real for that. Because you are just to let everyone know you're part of the alphabet mafia, are you not?
Yeah, so that ally thing was just a whole joke because I
Yes.
thought it was funny. But I took it out because many people were misled and there were many people trying to be flirty and stuff, and I was like, whoa, 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 calm down.
Oh,
It still happens, but not as much.
like people like girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Girls. Okay. I like girls sometimes. Do you like girls sometimes, or you strictly like, with the boy toys?
Yeah. But I do appreciate good looks and stuff, but I don't like them, you know. I like them, but I don't like them, you know. Ooh,
Okay. Are you ass or titties then?
ass or
From a
titties.
completely sidebar point of view, which one do you think is superior? I have my opinion. I have two opinions, but I don't know, ass or titties.
It's hard. I feel like with VTubers, everyone just posts titties everywhere, and like that's what like I mostly see. Honestly, I really like both. It's hard to say. Ooh, thighs. I'm like
Thighs
reading
are
chat a little bit
good.
too. I like that one.
Thighs are
So,
valid. I mean,
yeah.
VTubers cannot really post their ass because we technically cannot turn around.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So,
True.
and technically, since they're 2D, they're legally, a lot of them do physiologically, according to science, a lot of them do have a flat ass
Yeah.
because they're flat.
Yeah.
Um, so, but I guess that argument could be said on the other side because how do you have big boobs? I mean, I guess if we can't, out of sight, out of mind, okay, it's kind of like Strozinger's ass or whatever. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Do you think I personally am more, I feel like boobs are boobs. I'm actually kind of enjoy a smaller boob. I like
Smaller boob.
yeah, I like a C to B to A. I like
Okay.
that. I think all of them are great, by the way. And
Yeah.
then for booties, I will say that, and I'm sorry for people who like ass and stuff like that. I do find ass likers a little annoying. And I say that with like all the love in
Oh.
my heart because people who like ass kind of act like that's the only part of the body. And I kind of have really conflicting thoughts on the
Oh.
ass because, you know, you shit from there and I can't
Mm-hmm.
separate that out of my mind, and it can be offensive sometimes, and a lot of people do not wash their ass. I do believe that
Yeah.
society kind of has like, especially on the internet lately, I do feel like Western culture over here has a huge emphasis on ass, liking ass, eating ass, kissing
Mm-hmm.
ass, sucking ass. But nobody has like any real emphasis on like cleaning their ass. And that's kind of where I get
Oh.
like, I feel like we like ass for the wrong. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like people don't be talking about cleaning their assholes enough, but people be talking about like wanting to be in it. They don't talk about like cleaning it.
Yeah.
Like nobody talks about like anal hygiene. So right now, if you could give us a PSA for anal hygiene.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, please wash your ass. If you need to go in the shower and wash it, please do so. Make sure you wipe until there's nothing left. Get deep in there. Get deep in there. If you have a bidet, use it. If you need to wet your ass, do it. But just make sure by the last swipe, there better not be any browns, yellows, greens coming out of your ass. flush it down the toilet, spray some Febreze, and move on with your life.
Wow, that was really in-depth. You did mention a bidet. Some people might say bidets are inaccessible, and you suggested that. Would that make you someone of a classist?
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pretty sure, not you. I didn't mean like, are you fucking kidding me, you? But I'm pretty sure third world countries have bidets, and if they do, we can have it.
You are right. You can buy a little bidet plug-in on Amazon.com, and it is something that is accessible to you. And also, I am a big fan of baby wipes. I know in some cultures too, like a lot of people tend to like shower after they use the bathroom and stuff like that. I know everyone's kind of like laughing, like, what are you talking about? I was accused of being called classist at a point in time because I had said a long time ago in my past life, before I was even a VTuber, I was always a shit talker. I will say that. That's never been new. But in my past community, I remember saying, you know, hey, I think it's so nasty when like people post pictures of like them doing like ahegao, because it was a very common thing back in our darker times. People used to do ahegao faces or stick out their tongue and cross their eyes and stuff. Very indecent expression, whatever, fine. Yeah. They can do it. But a lot of these people would not have like fuzzy tongues. And by that I mean like their tongues would be white and unclean. Like they're yes. Ew. Yes. And I said, I was like, oh wow, I really don't like a lot of these pictures. I don't really like a lot of these ahegao pictures because the tongue is fuzzy and it looks disgusting. And someone had messaged me, and before they blocked me, said, it's classist for you to talk about that because some people don't have like an ableist. I was just called ableist because some people don't have like the strength to brush their tongues, and some people weren't raised properly to brush their tongues. It's very insensitive that you would say that, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh no, I had no idea. I didn't even think it was like anything that deep. I didn't even know that. Honestly, I thought the tongue fuzz was genetic for a long time. I thought that it was something that you're like born with. I did not know because so many people had it. So I thought it was genetic. I'm learning now that that's bacteria. Do you scrub your tongue?
Of course, yes, always.
Do you use a scraper or do you use your brush?
I like to use a scraper. I have this metal one from Amazon. It's nice. It's like the top is kind of a U or a circle shape, and then it comes with the stick, and you just brush that down your tongue and it gets it all.
Do you ever get scared that you will choke on it?
Like when you gag because it goes too deep?
I'm very scared. I will bring this up another time. I'm not afraid of vomiting, but I am scared of gagging. Do you have that fear? Or do you fear when you do that? Do you have that fear? Are you fearless?
I mean, I know it's coming. I gag every night because of the
sorry.
tongue scraper.
Okay.
Yeah, I gag. Yeah.
You're the one who paused. I didn't pause. You paused. I did not
tongue scraper.
Yes. Okay. I'm used to say, would you rather? I have this argument a lot of the times. Would you rather have like? Are you one of those people who fears throwing up?
Fears. I don't fear it. I don't like it, but I don't fear it.
If someone said they didn't mind the feeling, and if anything, they like the anticipation of it, what would you say to that person?
If they liked throwing up?
The anticipation of it.
I'd call them a weirdo.
Yeah, me too.
Why? That's so specific.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would want that. That's the scary part, actually, the anticipation of like knowing you're gonna throw up. You're like, oh god, just come out already, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, does this mean something else?
No.
Or am I like confused?
I think you answered the question fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they're talking about. I really don't. I was just saying, like, you know, you wouldn't like. Yeah, I think they're weird too. Okay, let me just be honest. Since the co-hosts are making a little bit of noise, let me just be honest because we're in my room. Yeah. I personally, okay, It's me. I was talking about me. But I need it in the sense of like when I was a child, I never really got a birthday party. So because of that, I never really got to feel the feeling of a surprise. So I think because of that, I've always yearned for the anticipation. So sometimes I think that like, you know, feeling that sensation, I'm ready for it. Like I feel like it's something. It's like bungee jumping. Would you ever bungee jump?
No.
Okay. They're saying I'm lying, and I'm just trying to imagine. It's just, I'm not gonna really elaborate on that because I don't really think I want to look into that side of myself. But like, you know, I just had to say that part. What's your favorite anime?
I make something? Oh, okay, we can move on.
Oh wait, no, do you want to go back?
Wait. So just to make things clear, you like the anticipation of throwing up?
I don't mind it. I feel prepared. I like feeling prepared. I also feel like it's I don't know. I can't say anything else before I get Baker acted. So
okay, it's okay.
Favorite anime?
I really love this anime. It's called Natsume Book of Friends. It's really good. I don't know if you've heard it.
No, what's it about?
It's this guy who is able to see yokai, and he pretty much is giving back the yokais their names because his grandma took those yokais' names. It's kind of like relieving the ghosts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a slice of life anime kind of with some action story. Yeah, very good. I really like it.
What is your favorite genre? Like I personally, my favorite anime is Death Note because I think Light Yagami is sexy. Did you watch Death Note?
I did, yeah.
Did you like it?
I thought it was interesting. I liked it, yeah.
Who are you cheering for?
Who was I cheering for?
Yeah.
Definitely the main character. I wanted him to kill everyone.
You were a light lover. Okay, we're in good company. I don't know if I wanted him to kill everyone, but I did want to suck the soul out of him when I was a kid. I think that was like one of my like first real feelings. All of them actually, all at once maybe. I just really liked the anime. I thought it was a very good plot, and it also gave a good insight on like the Japanese justice complex and stuff. I do think Light now would probably be a little aggy because like he is just kind of like. His dad's a cop, so it's kind of like, what's your deal, you know? And I think Japan already had like a huge ass conviction rate or whatever. But I did like his passion. It's always the passion for me, and I liked that he had
you're
that.
A passion person.
I love passion. It's like one of my favorite things. Maybe because I'm a little fire sign. I don't know. Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Kyle?
I believe. Okay, my friends called me like a cusp. I was like in the cusp of something. Virgo and Libra.
Virgo to Libra. Okay. What's your birthday?
September 22nd.
September. Zodiac. They're going to say you're a cusp, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's impossible. So we're going to have to pick one for you. Okay. You're going to be a Virgo for today. We're going to make you a Virgo. How do you feel about astrology?
I think it's fun to read. I used to have CoStar back in like freshman year of college. And it was just fun to read. Personally, I don't take it seriously. I just think it's like a little fun thing. I also don't like when other people take it too seriously. It is fun to talk about, but
it is fun to talk about. I like to see the data sometimes. I feel like it could be used. I mean, it's a lot more. There's pop culture astrology, and then there's deeper versions of astrology. I enjoy a good Virgo. I used to not enjoy a Virgo. I'm a Sagittarius, and that's a fire sign, and I'm a little crazy with it. But I used to not like Virgos because used to be so like, I used to think they were too like, they used to always want to correct me and like fix me because I was like such a hot mess back then. I kind of am now, but I kind of have like a bra on it, like not a bra, maybe a bow, just kind of like putting it together. Like it's a hot mess, but it's presented well. So before I didn't used to like Virgos a lot because they would correct me, but I like them now. I enjoy them now. A lot of people are happy, like, ooh, Virgo men and stuff like that. So you have a few Virgos in solidarity with you because today you're a Virgo. I mean, maybe tomorrow you'll be a Libra. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I feel like
Is
you're
that how it
giving
works?
Virgo. No, it's not. I'm just
Oh,
deciding
okay.
today how I feel.
Oh, okay, I like that.
I feel like you're giving Virgo,
All right.
but a little bit
Sounds
of
good.
Libra because you're getting a little crazy with me.
Okay, I'm a little crazy.
Yeah,
Just a
I
little.
think you're a little crazy. I don't know why you were worried about not being entertaining. Like you have like literally like gagged me a couple of times, you know, and I was anticipating it. So I think with that being said, I mean, I will say though that do you want to know the zodiac sign that most serial killers have?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you feel if it was a Virgo?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Not to like, dote on serial killers because they're killers, but I think it would be cool to think about. Yeah. Is that true?
No, it's not. Thank God, you
Oh,
little
okay. Well,
crazy bitch.
okay. I'm not crazy.
You're just anticipating. I mean, the four common signs are Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So I am of the group. I'm part of the bunch.
Oh,
How does that make you feel?
that's pretty cool. Talking to a serial killer.
Maybe. I mean, if this
Yeah,
VTuber shit doesn't
maybe.
pop off, I could find an
Yeah.
alternative path.
Uh-huh.
Would you support
Well,
my career, my debut as a serial killer?
as long as you don't target me, of course.
I would never.
course.
I would never.
Oh, okay.
I would
Yeah,
never.
then go for it.
I
Go
would
for it.
definitely be like a light Yagami kind of thing. Like personally for me, um, would you ever like be a serial killer? If you had to fantasize in a reality, like a lot of VTubers have different personas. You chose to be an exorcist, which I am
Uh-huh.
going to ask you why. But would you ever rebrand into a serial killer?
VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think it would be a cool concept. I don't think you have to
Actually,
make it a bad thing, right? Oh, should I not answer this?
no, I mean, we're talking about your VTuber. You can redesign to be a serial killer.
Yeah,
I don't know
my
why they're
VTuber.
killing your
Yeah.
creative influence. I mean, I'm sure there's a serial
Yeah.
killer VTuber out there somewhere. I mean,
Mhm.
we have demons. You could be a demon from hell, but you can't be a serial killer. I mean, what's the difference except
Right.
mortality? You know, like be honest with yourselves. And a lot of people find that attractive. A lot of people like you play Dead by Daylight, right? Like you play a lot of
Yeah.
that. And so there's serial killers in that game, right? And I personally feel like I've never played the game. I kind of want to. I'm a little infatuated with it.
You should.
I would play with
Oh my
you.
God.
I think
I'd be down, yeah.
yeah, I might get it because there's Ghostface or whatever, and I like that finisher
Ooh.
where he like pulls your hair and takes a picture of you. I think if I were a serial killer, I would do something like that. Like I'd be really slutty about it,
Okay.
because I came to slay, literally.
Yeah.
So seeing that makes me feel excited. What do you think about people who are attracted to those dark bad boys, like that violence, that like edge?
I feel like I'm the same. I like it when it's in media, like, like killers in games and stuff. I'm like, ooh. But if it was like real life and you act like that, it's kind of scary. I just like it
Yes.
in games and shows and movies.
So
But
if like
personally,
some like what would be your type? Because if some guy came up to you and was like all like he was like kind of like dark and like edgy and like whatever, would you
uh-huh.
give him the time of day? Like, are edgy boys your thing, or would you like a normal person?
I like happy, funny, goofy, silly people the most, I'd say. Yeah. But like not too much with like maturity, you know?
They can't laugh too much, not too
No,
much.
they can laugh a lot. It's just that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Um, I guess I don't know. Yeah. As long as they're not, yeah, they can laugh. They can laugh. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
I think you're saying someone who doesn't take life too seriously, but still pays their bills.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because some
It's
people are too silly and it's not funny.
yeah, I there's a certain point where it's not funny anymore and it's kind of more annoying. It's
So if you made a 9/11 joke, would you laugh?
would I laugh?
Yeah, if it was a good one.
I might. But like I laugh a lot at things that aren't even funny. It's just like I laugh out of nervousness a lot. So I might laugh out of nervousness. I might laugh because it's funny, but yeah. Wait, do you have a 9/11 joke in mind?
I mean, I don't really make them. I do ingest them though passively because
Uh-huh.
I always say, I mean, people say like you gain consciousness at a certain time of year. I believe I gained consciousness around 9/11. Like I believe the moment I gained consciousness and realized I was a human in a body was
Mm-hmm.
in during that time because I feel like I had to wake
Oh,
up, you know. So I don't really have an attachment to the event. I just kind
yeah.
of remember nothing. So I guess it's not really my joke to make, but I could definitely message you a few.
Yeah, I'd
I
love
have
to
a
hear
TikTok
them.
or two that I could send your way now that I know that. Because you never know who you can send those jokes to. It's kind of like calling your friend a slur. You never know if they want to be called that slur. Um,
Yeah.
even if they are.
So you're one, but I can't call you one. What the
Exactly.
fuck?
You just never know. So you have to test the room and sometimes feel it out for sure. I do. You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Okay, I know you do. We have like about a good, I think we'll give us our, we have a good 30 minutes of conversation going because we have been
Mhm.
having a little bit of fun together, but I do know you do have to go around 9ish, so I'll be sure to be ready for that. But let me go back. Let me switch the momentum now of the scene. I mean, you've only been here for a year, so I do not know if this is even a fair question to ask because you've not been here that long. But do you feel like the indie VTuber scene has kind of gotten a little bit stale in terms of its creativity? Like, do you think it's peaked already, or do you think the best is yet to come?
Um, Currently, I do think it's a bit stale. Everyone's doing the same thing, right? Whenever
Mm-hmm.
there's a special event, it's like a smash or pass tier list, or you know, yeah. There are some game shows that I think are cool. That's some creativity. I don't know why I'm emphasizing my T so much today.
I think it's very Virgo of you.
But yeah, right now, I don't think there's anything super cool going on. I'd like to see if there were more special events that included more people if possible. Though, actually, even if that was a thing, I don't know if I'd participate because I can't be in a place with too many people. I will scream. Um,
Mm, you're just like
but
me.
yeah, it's like fun to think about. But when I'm actually there, I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck are you people? I think it's possible that there could be, there's more to come, I think. It's just a matter of who's gonna make it and when. Yeah.
A lot of people in chat are saying UFC, which means a fighting tournament. Would you watch a VTuber fighting tournament?
How would that, like, physical fights?
I would think about it. I mean, I would say physically, yeah, a boxing match or something like that. Like maybe they dress up as their VTuber and meet in a back alley somewhere, and we record it on Instagram Live and kind of sell tickets like that. Would that be
I
something
would
you'd put your
watch.
money? Yeah, you would.
That'd be like the best content yet.
You think that we should? I feel. Would you ever? Do you have a VTuber that you would fight? Who do you think you could take in a fight? Which one of your mutuals do you absolutely think you could take in a fight?
Um, let's see. I think a lot of people.
Really? You consider yourself a
Yeah.
fighter?
Yeah.
Really? You think you could get scrappy?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't. I didn't expect that from you.
Um, I don't know about my mutuals though, because I do like them, but like maybe
Okay, any VTuber
some
then.
other
Expand
people.
your range.
Yeah, I would be down. Uh, Are, are we waiting for a name drop? Is that what's happening?
I can name drop one right now. I got 5 off the top of my head.
Oh, you go.
I would absolutely take on Vox Akuma from Niji Sanji En. I really think I could take them. All of Luxium, honestly,
Okay.
except for Luca. Because I do have fun and I want him to do well. But absolutely, I could take on Vox Akuma. I could take on
Oh yeah, me too.
I mean this in all love. I absolutely could fight Merryweather. I do think I could take them because they're very tiny. So I feel like I could fight them on that too. I think it would be a good, fun little run through just for like a good, fun moment. I think I could also fight quite a few, not in like malice, just to like have a fair fight and win.
Yeah.
I think. Who could you fight and win?
Shit. This is hard.
Or you could pick someone you would
Actually,
fight against and lose.
oh, like I'd let them beat me up?
I mean, if you want to go there.
Oh. Hmm. Not to be like a shrimp or anything, but definitely Shoto, you know? Like
You would get beat up by him?
yeah.
Do you
And
think
I
he
would
could beat you
also
up?
yeah, I think he could beat me up.
If
For
you
sure.
actually
He
tried to
goes
fight him.
yeah, he like works out and stuff a lot too. Do you know that? Yeah.
Is that all it takes to get beaten up? You're not going to bite him?
Oh, I'm gonna beat him up, yeah. But
But you're going to
I'd
lose
be
on
okay
purpose.
I wouldn't lose on purpose, but I'd be okay with losing.
Because you want to be
That's
under
what
him.
I'd be okay with losing to Shoto, and I would let Bao beat me up too. I really like Bao as well.
He did
Yeah.
not deny it, no. I mean, live your truth. You let Bao. I think I would let Bao beat me up.
Yeah,
She
Why
seems
not?
nice.
yeah.
I guess if I wanted to get beat up by a VTuber, who would I let beat me up? I don't know. It would have to be like fun. They'd have to make it fun. I don't want to get beaten up like without any like entertainment. And I want to get beat up in a style that pleases me the most. Which means I would definitely want a bloody nose. I think those are very
Okay.
attractive.
Yeah.
I would probably want like a split lip. I definitely want some blood. Who do I feel like would draw blood from me? I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, in the most healthiest way, maybe I wouldn't mind getting beat up by actually I have to think about this because I have 2 names in mind, but I'm like, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, would we want that for ourselves? Like, because you also have to be honest with yourself. Like, if they beat me up, would that make them racist or homophobic? You know, you have to have that into consideration. Like, you have to think about that too. Like, if you beat me up, you might come off as racist because that's not really nice to beat me up. I really haven't done anything wrong. Like, I think that would be classified as a hate crime, actually.
Yeah.
So I really don't think that would be okay. So I'm kind of thinking about that a little bit. Like, who could like safely get away with it I guess is my opinion. Maybe Cal. I like his art a lot. I think if he beat me up, it would be constructive. I feel like I get like smart, especially because they have like that mafia mob boss persona. So if I got beat up by them, I think it would fit the timeline that I'm currently in. And that would be fine. I think that would be fine. Like, I really think that would be like, I think I'd be happy with that. So Cal, whenever
Cal.
yeah, I'd let Cal beat me up. Like, for fun, for the timeline consistency. That's probably the only one, because anyone else, I'm just kind of like, you don't deserve it, you know? Like, you have to work for
Yeah.
it. But that's what I
mean,
feel.
I'm definitely not going out without, punching them back. Because I think if I got punched, I would get, I definitely get a little angry. What the fuck, bitch? I'd have to punch back for sure. You know, I wouldn't just let them, I'd say.
So you'd be open to assaulting Shoto. You'd punch him in the face.
I would punch him in the face, yeah, if he punched me first.
Okay. I think that's good. A little
Yeah.
gay on gay crime never hurt anyone. We have to keep ourselves in line, because who will not keep us in line except ourselves? I appreciate your honesty. I would hope you would record it and upload it on a third-party website.
Yeah, if it ever happens, I'll make sure it's recorded.
And you should probably monetize it. Put it behind a paywall.
Of course. Yeah.
Maybe get different angles too. Good lighting. I could film it. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be there.
I would love to be there, honestly. I could probably sell tickets, maybe, for live stream tickets, kind of like a Twitter space with payment kind of thing. I'm actually pretty good with the camera, so I believe in it.
Okay.
So just let me know when you want to set that up, and I'll be there for you.
Sounds great.
And everyone in chat can come as well. So put that on the record. We'll book that for Valentine's Day of next year. I'll have it on schedule.
Yes.
That would be good. That would be a hell of a collab. That would be a hell of a collab. Okay. That was a good one. I'm so excited. With that being said, fuck, marry, kill.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you 3 people, and this is all in love. Fuck, marry, kill. Shoto, Vox Akuma, and Kenji. Take your time. I gave you 3 very interesting options.
I'm gonna kill Vox. I'm gonna fuck Kenji, and I'm gonna marry Shoto.
Why? Okay, so explain them one by one now. Now you have to explain yourself.
Vox. Personally, not the biggest fan of him.
You are an exorcist. That does make sense.
Oh my god, you're right.
You shouldn't be with him anyways. Your kinds shouldn't really mix.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Vox is kind of like self-explanatory. Like, why would I kill Vox? I think, why not? You know, is more so. Why wouldn't you kill Vox? Let's see, Kenji.
You'd fuck him.
Yeah.
In the sense of the scenario. Would you like to explain?
Honestly, he's just there because I like Shoto more, but I like him more than Vox.
So you'd rather marry the person you like the most, other than instead of fucking them?
Well, if I'm assuming that if I'm marrying them, I can fuck them every day, right?
No.
No, I think so. I think so.
No, you're have a cock cage on and you can't. Because we're Puritan, and this is my world.
Oh, so that's how this is working.
This is my world, and I think that no marriage, no sex after marriage.
A cock cage.
No sex after marriage. I don't think that's appropriate.
No sex after marriage. Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
That's really nice of you. I love that for you. You're very honest with yourselves. I feel like we have the same answer anyways. Like, I never ask a question I wouldn't. I feel like we have the same answer. We actually have the same.
Do the same?
I think so. I think we're on the same page a lot of the time. Like, I really do think that, like, you know, I could be a good spouse to a successful content creator. Like, that's easy to do. And I could absolutely slam it down a couple times on a successful content creator. Absolutely. And I could also see myself killing a successful content creator. Absolutely. I do feel like I am ready for any scenario possible. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to be open and honest with ourselves. I really believe that. So if I were in a fight and I said, I called you for backup, would you show up?
Yeah, of course.
Would you show up empty-handed?
No, I'd show up with like a... Are weapons are allowed?
I mean, I don't think not. I mean, you're coming to defend me. I would hope you would come in general, like, I'd be happy if you just showed up, honestly. But if you
Oh,
brought something,
well,
you're a Virgo today. So
hmm
under that lifestyle, what would you bring?
I would definitely bring a gun, I think, like depending on how far we want to go.
How far
Are
we
we
want to
looking
go?
for murder? Are we looking to, you know, to resolve? The murder can be to resolve as well. Um,
I
but
want to go
depending,
home at the end of the night.
you want to go home. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want the other person to go home?
Honestly, I'm a very spiteful person. I feel like when someone has wronged me, I want them to
Mm-hmm.
die. I don't have, I feel like I have very extreme emotions sometimes, which is
Oh,
probably not the best thing to be a content creator with, I feel.
that's okay.
But
Yeah.
I, I feel like the moment I get wronged, I'm like, you have to die. Even if they don't die
Yeah.
now, they will die eventually.
I
I mean,
agree.
death is guaranteed for everyone.
I just hope there's a sooner.
Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. Like I know it's going to come. I know people are like you shouldn't wish death on people. Life is precious, but if you're using your one life to be mean to me,
Mm.
die.
Well,
Honestly,
then I would shoot them
yeah. We don't
for
have to
you.
shoot to kill, just to like scare them a little bit, because I feel like
Yeah, yeah,
getting
yeah,
shot is
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I the fear of taking a life is really real because I was driving the other day, yesterday actually, and I almost ran over a squirrel. So terrifying, so horrifying. And then today I was driving and I almost ran over a kid. And I
Oh.
tell you what, almost hitting the squirrel was a lot more scary because the squirrel did not know any better. That's an innocent, like, little squirrel. But that kid was walking on the wrong part of the road, and that was
Oh.
not appropriate. So that upset me. I was like, you bitch. And I had food in the car. So I was kind of like, if I hit this kid, my soup would have gotten cold. And I had miso soup for lunch today. With
Oh,
tofu and
yum.
seaweed. It was so good. That's my favorite soup, actually. But if I hit him, I probably wouldn't have gotten to have that soup right as way when it was hot. Thankfully, I didn't hit
Yeah.
him because I had braked in time. But I didn't even break. He had a brother that pulled him back. So thank God he had a brother. Shout out to all the other brothers out there that do their job because, yeah, he would have definitely dented my car. And I have a lot of payments left on it.
Dented your car.
Yeah. And I would have been sad I'm not a kid hater by any means. I do think kids deserve rights and should be treated kindly. But I also feel like they should watch where they're going. And,
Yeah.
I would have been very scared to do that. How do you feel about the current political climate towards babies?
Towards babies. What do you mean by that exactly? Can I
A
get
lot of people feel like babies don't have any rights and they're annoying and stupid and dumb and ugly. And some people feel like babies do have rights. What is your stance on the baby debate? Because a lot of people feel like, fuck them kids. And some people are like, it's a baby. So where do you lie?
Well, if we're answering seriously, you know, there is some overpopulation right now. And, you know, losing one baby wouldn't hurt. Okay.
So you
But
want to
being
kill
actually,
something that has not existed yet instead of killing what already you're trying to stop it at the head. I understand. We're going for baby eugenics.
okay, but honestly, I mean, I don't hate kids. They're to me, it's like they're still young, they're learning. I think it's important to be patient with them. Um, Otherwise, they're gonna grow up, you know, not the most pleasant person. And yeah, I think it's just be nice to them. And if you can't, then just don't interact with them. That's my take about that. I think babies are cute. Like,
I think they're okay. I think they're cute too.
yeah. I like what I had the baby cousins. I found them cute. I didn't want to change their diapers or anything because that's, pretty gross, but I think they can be cute
So you're
when they're
not
not
an
crying.
omega at all.
An
You're not a
omega.
nurturing omega. Do you know what that is?
Oh, like from like ABO?
Yeah, I don't know anything about sororities, so
Uh No, definitely not. I would not.
What do you think you'd be? Do you think you're an alpha, beta, or omega? I can tell you what I think you are.
Alpha, beta, or omega?
I could tell you what I think, but you might not
Let
like
me
it.
see. I'm looking it up.
Everyone's getting upset about me talking about Omegaverse. I have to say, as an alpha myself, and you guys can say what you are in the audience too. If you're alpha, beta, or omega, I'm a mature. I think I falter sometimes. Sometimes I
Excuse me.
falter. It's okay. I falter, and sometimes I'm a little weak. But I think I'm a mature alpha.
Okay, okay.
I feel like you're a beta.
I'd
Which
say I would be between alpha or beta, like in between. Um, Not a pussy ass omega for sure. Oh my god.
whoa,
I'm just kidding.
whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, we can slander the omegas on the side, but there's some omegas here, and they might get sensitive. You don't want us to slick around, so you want to. Society need omegas. Societies do need omegas. If you had, would you? I mean, why did you call them bitch asses?
I don't know. I just like that word.
Did you feel that way when you said it? Do you think they are? Like if you had a I'm gonna create a boy for you.
Okay.
He is like your age. Maybe he's like a year younger. I don't know. And he's cute and funny and stuff, but he is very clingy and dependent and needs you a lot. Would you make him your omega? Would you not him? Would you claim him? He's cute though. He has a nice butt, great personality. Just maybe. I am not talking about you, son. Shut your ass up.
Hard to say, because I'm not a big fan when people are too clingy, honestly.
You like your independence?
Yeah, I do.
Why don't you like the clingies?
I really like my alone time. That's why. Yeah. I think occasional company is good, but someone who always wants to be there, I would be a bit overwhelmed, I'd say. Yeah.
So
the
you
only knowledge
want
I have.
him.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Your only knowledge you have about ABO is
From reading webtoons. That's why the omegas in webtoons are always so annoying. So that's the only like yeah,
What's
that's the
annoying
only
about them?
Just they always make the omega their personality is always like rude, I guess.
Rude.
But, yeah.
So you don't like brats?
Yeah, I'm not a brat person. For sure. Do you?
I don't like brats at all. I don't really think society has a purpose for brats anymore because life is already hard enough. So I feel like the one part of my life where I shouldn't be fighting is to get some fuck. I mean, listen, I don't feel like the bedroom is the place to be arguing. I don't feel like in bed is where we need to be dealing with your like childhood neglect issues. Like, I don't really think now is the time. I'm not really in the mood to kind of like help you with that right now. I mean, I enjoy a bratty persona. I like people who kind of go after what they want and believe. I like bitches who like won't want to go for what they want and the life they deserve and all that stuff. Like, I do think a lot of brats have a lot of good self-advocacy, but I do think sometimes I feel like face down, ass up is enough. Like, I just don't really think we need to be going back and forth. And maybe that's the alpha in me. And maybe that's the toxic alpha in me. But brats are very popular, and they're very popular in this space, I would say.
Oh, especially in this space.
Do you have you ever come across any that have tried to like brat up on you?
Yeah, and I fucking hate it. It's annoying. I think I just like people that listen, honestly. People that listen, that's good. If you try to argue too much, it's annoying. Not a fan of that.
You're so real for this because I agree. I don't think I mean, I could argue. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like personally I attract a lot of brats in my life. I have a lot of brats in my life. I kind of brats flock to me. I think it's because I'm willing to argue with them, but I'm not arguing with them because I'm aroused or I'm having fun. I'm arguing with them because I want to kill them.
Yeah, same.
Like, I mean, in the lightest sense, obviously not really kill them, but I am like, just kind of like, I don't really want to do this. Like, I am arguing because I'm an argumentative person and I want to win, but I'm not having fun. So while they're getting like moist, I'm getting like, I'm getting hostile.
No, I know what you mean. Like, I'm arguing because you're pissing me off.
Yeah. And I think they like the passion and stuff like that. So I've learned to calm down, but even then I cannot calm down. I think I'm a very passionate person naturally.
Calm down.
Yeah, I can't. But they're just really annoying. I really don't really care too much for them. All right. Well, I'm going to give you one more question, and I think we can wind it down because I've had you here for almost 2 hours. So with that being said, we are rounding it down to a close. So I'll ask you one very like big, heavy question. And
oh, geez.
I mean, not too big. And I mean, we've talked about so much today that I feel like you could handle anything at this point.
Probably.
You definitely could handle anything at this point. But if you got a call from a corporation, either Hololive or Nijisanji or whatever corp, and they said, we want you right now, would you graduate and go on to that path?
Oh, that's so hard to say. I talk about this or think about it a lot, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if I can give a definite answer, but I can give reasonings.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm really attached with my design. Like, I really like what I have now and being able to do what I want. And one of the bad things about going corp is that you already have something set for you. And what if I hate it? What if I'm fucking ugly? I don't want to be ugly.
Do you think anyone's ugly?
Oh, do I think anyone's ugly?
Like any corporate design that you're like, oh, God, thank God that's not me.
Yeah.
I have some too. Yeah, you don't have to name drop. I'll ask you another day.
Okay.
Go ahead,
yeah,
continue.
sounds good. But yeah, I think one of the main reasons I wanted to become a VTuber is because I wanted to be, this anime persona that I like, and if I don't like it, it's kind of pointless. But you do make some money, and that does sound nice. I would like the money, that part of it. Yeah, it's hard to say. Also, if you're a part of a corp, you have to be very professional and stuff, right? And I don't know if I can do that. You know me, I have to.
You couldn't argue with people on the timeline. I mean, I guess you could. If you go in Nijisanji, you definitely could get away with it. Maybe like 3 times.
3 times?
I think at least 3 times.
Okay. Well, I would use all of the passes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe 4. Yeah, maybe 4.
Maybe 4? I would do it.
I feel like you could get away with it there.
Okay.
Well,
as long as my character is something I like, then I'm okay with it.
Okay, I appreciate your honest and truthful answer, Kyle. Is there anything else you wanted to say to the co-host, the audience? Any last remarks you want to make before I mute and deafen you and transition back over to my bedroom and kick you out?
Oh, that was fun. Thank you for having me. I hope. I hope what? I don't know. Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. The
Would you
questions were
come
fun.
back?
Would I come back? Yeah, for sure. With like
Okay.
new questions, more questions, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. I would turn up new questions. I just hope you had a good time, and I really appreciate you coming out and taking this leap of faith with me. I hope you had fun. Exclamation
I
point
had a lot
guests
of
for
fun.
everyone. Kaio, thank you so much. I will talk to you after. You can hang up if you want, or you can stay there. But I thank you so much for hanging out with me, and claps for
Yeah, of
Kaio. Yay!
Woo.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna kick everyone out.
You
Okay.
too.
Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye bye. Bye, chat.
Okay. Guys. Oh, guys. Okay. It's over. It's over. It's over. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Holy shit. I have nothing else to say. I literally, did you guys like it? I see that you guys said you liked it. I'm so happy to get to talk to you guys again. I miss you so much. Hi guys. Did you like it? I liked it. Yeah, you liked it. 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 It was very fun. Okay. Yes, I loved it. Okay. You're not just blowing smoke up my ass. Okay. Willie's was shaking her boots right now. It was a great time. Thank you so much. Thank you, love. It was so fun and refreshing. I stayed up for this. I hope it was worth it. So I hope you got a little chortle. It was so fucking funny. Okay, I'll definitely be watching the VOD. I do want to say thank you again to Kaio and exclamation point guest again.
All right.
Oh,
I just want to say you did so amazing and I'm proud of you for going through with your
Bestie!
idea and having it turn out this way. So excited for what you do in the future and I love you Meltymoon, yay.
thank you, bestie. Honey knows I've been nervous about this. I've said I wanted to do a talk show for like a year, and I just hesitated, and I spurted over 2 weeks in. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for supporting my dreams, my content, my ideas, and my personality. I know I'm acquired taste, but like the great Pommy says, if you don't like me, acquire some taste. So thank you so much. I think Kaio did amazing. Kaio was an amazing guest, and you guys were an amazing audience. You guys are an amazing audience. Thank you so much. Again, exclamation point room. Again, to give credits to Chrissy, of course, Chrissy works so hard. Thank you, Kaio, again. I love you, bro. I will talk to you later. Please shout out to Chrissy for creating the scene. Chrissy created it in like a week's time. Chrissy helped bring the dream to fruition. It was a lot of work. And again, thank you, Kaio, for showing up. Thank you for the mods. Thank you for the chatters. My next one won't be for a while. I think the next one will be in January because I am taking some time off for the holidays. I will be away. Latte, thank you for gifting us up to Kaio. I really appreciate it. I love the cock and ball discussion. Yes. Now, how are we putting guest applications? You want to be a guest? I mean, I could probably have guest applications in the future, but I also think I'll just reach out to people because I'm lucky enough to have really cool mutuals and stuff. No stream till No, I will be streaming, but I'm not going to be doing Melty'sRoom till January. I wanted to give myself some time to kind of like watch it, tweak it a little bit, work on it, see how I can improve it. Just adjust it accordingly. There are some things I want to add. There are some things I'd like to build and expand on. So this was definitely a beta test type of thing. So I will definitely work on it again in the future. I have a queue. Don't worry. I will reach out. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I feel like a lot of people wanted to be on it, but I was like, can I do it first? So you guys know if you want to be on it. So now that I did it and you guys saw it and it seemed like you guys liked it, just let me know what you think. You can use the tag or you can just message me or something or hit me up. I'd love some feedback. I'd really appreciate it. And even some questions that you might want me to ask in the future. That'd be helpful too. I'll think about it as much as I can, but also some questions in the future would be nice. Please leave your Yelp reviews in the tag. Yeah, if you want to be like, oh, Melty's Room was so fun and so engaging, and I think this is a really nice thing that's going to be on the VTuber scene, or Melty's Room could use a different type of guest, or Melty's Room, just let me know. Feedback would help, or I can just feel the wall blindly and go through that. I'm fine with no feedback too, because I mean, I think we did pretty okay. Bring on a racist. Oh, I got a few too. You right. Now, Kayo, go be somewhere. Coming in here and cutting up. I had so much fun. I got one too. I'm gonna invite that person we both have blocked on here. How about that? Well, let's not get there yet. Let's get ourselves a good foundation. You guys are at the beginning of history. Narcos, you're about to eat Z-Way the fuck up. Z-Way is mother. That's mother. Mother, I'm a hybrid of Z-Way, Wendy Williams, and maybe Eric Andre a bit. Definitely a bit of Eric Andre. Those are my influences. So I really am glad you guys caught it. You definitely put a gun on a kayak. Are there more guests lined up? Yes, I actually do have a few guests lined up. I have a few. I have reached out to some people. I just want to get this one done first. Now that it's done and I know how to do it, I will be reaching out to more guests. But I had a lot of people come up. I do have quite a few guests. I like to keep it a surprise until the week of. But I do have quite a few guests lined up. So definitely... I will have you already don't have to worry about me having a diverse cast of people, because I will have a diverse cast of people, because I only know diverse people because I am diverse. But we'll get all different opinions and perspectives, and I hope that more people see this and take it seriously. Maybe we can build something. I don't know. I'm sure there's a black VTuber with a talk show out here, but they're not me. So I'm very excited to take this and go somewhere. I really, really am. I want to say thank you guys again so much for hanging out. You are. Yeah, I'm the first. Well, I hope it goes successful. I mean, y'all hype it up. All we can do is hype it up, build it stick by stick, brick by brick, or even at me and be like, it was so fun, you know, do whatever you can. You're the only Okay, well, I have nothing else to say. I am so sweaty. I'm gonna shower and decompress because I was so nervous. So of course it's gonna be a short stream, but I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. I don't think, do we want to raid? I mean, we don't really have to, because we did what we need to do. And also I want to say thank you for the follows as well. And Lesbian, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate all of you guys following too and stuff like that. Go decompress. Yeah, I'll just decompress. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. There's my socials. I will put this on YouTube. I'm gonna work on putting this VOD on YouTube. I go through drink. I know. Maybe we FaceTime or something. But yeah, I'll put this on YouTube. I'll work on that. And then of course, if you want to join the Discord, you'll see an update about Melty'sRoom there before Twitter, most likely, because I do post updates there. Thank you for Melty'sRoom. So as your video comes perfect. It was great. I'm glad it went so well. I couldn't have gone any better. Thank you so much. And I will kick you guys out now. Thank you again. I can't say thank you enough, but I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.